bike good and warmed up, so ride it around for about 15-20 minutes or so. Get the gears shifting, get all the fluids warmed up. So first we're going to drain the oil, and if you go on the right side by the exhaust, there's the passenger foot peg. You will go down and see that there is a 5/8 inch drain bolt right over here. Okay, it's between those two nuts down by the exhaust, and it is up there. There's your 5/8 inch drain bolt. Once I get the drain plug out and the oil starts spewing, it helps if you have a buddy tilt the bike so that it's level, and that way we get all the remaining oil out that we can. And we're gonna wait until it gets to a slow drip before we replace this drain plug. Loosen and actually remove your oil fill area so that it flows more freely, and you're gonna have to fill it with oil anyway. Now we're at the point that we're at a relatively slow drip, so I'm gonna go ahead and replace that drain plug. And I don't like to over tighten it, because I look at my oil and look over my bike when I'm polishing it enough that I can tell if there's any small leaks, and I'll just cinch it up a little bit tighter. And we're going to take off the filter, and I like using the disposable ones. In this case, this takes a 11/16 socket, and we can just twist it off. Our filter's coming off. Obviously we have the drain pan underneath to catch any excess. Just get that out of there. So now we got our new filter here. I'm going to put a tiny bit of grease around the gasket. Get her in there. And I always, whenever somebody requests a disposable, I like to get the kind that has the nut on the end. Makes it so much easier. And it should be pretty snug, but don't have to be super tight. And that is our new filter. Now all we got to do is fill up the oil. This is the reservoir, use a funnel, and it takes 3 quarts of 20W50 V-twin. I like to use full synthetic. Everybody's got their preference. All right, so now we're just going to dump our old fluid into a waste can. And you can take this old oil, old fluid can to any auto parts store like Advance or AutoZone, and they have a big vat in the back where they allow you to just dump all your old fluid out in. We've put in our last quart of oil. Let's go ahead and put our dipstick back, check the level, and it looks good. And that's it. Easy oil change on a 2001 Harley Davidson Fat Boy.